How well do you really know the people closest to you? What if the person you admired, trusted, and loved, the one who tucked you in at night, turned out to be hiding a monstrous secret? Now, imagine realizing that this person wasn't just flawed, but a calculating serial killer. This unthinkable nightmare became April Balacio's reality when she uncovered the horrifying truth about her father, Edward Wayne Edwards. A man who lived a double life for decades, charming everyone around him while committing unspeakable crimes in the shadows. Today, we're uncovering the chilling tale of a man who evaded justice for years, weaving a web of lies, heartbreak, and devastation. This is the shocking story of Edward Wayne Edwards, serial killer, master manipulator, and the father who hid his darkness in plain sight. Born in Akron, Ohio, in 1933, Edwards' life began in turmoil. Raised in an abusive orphanage, he endured years of physical and emotional torment. Later, he joined the Marines, but his military career ended in disgrace with a dishonorable discharge. From there, his life took a sinister turn. In the 1950s, Edwards embarked on a life of crime, robbing gas stations and making dramatic jail escapes. By 1961, he landed on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list. But Edwards wasn't just after money. He craved something far darker: infamy. He transformed his public persona, becoming a so-called reformed man, even appearing on TV shows like To Tell the Truth and writing an autobiography, The Metamorphosis of a Criminal. But behind the scenes, Edwards was living a horrifying double life. April Balascio, his daughter, remembers him as a charismatic but deeply intimidating figure. The family moved constantly, every 6 months to a year, always running from something. Edwards claimed they were fleeing danger, but the truth was far more sinister. Each sudden move coincided with a gruesome crime. One such crime was the 1980 disappearance of a young couple, Timothy Hack and Kelly Drew, after a wedding in Concord, Wisconsin. Their bodies were found months later, brutally murdered. The case went cold for nearly 30 years. Little did investigators know, Edwards, then a handyman in the area, had committed these heinous acts before abruptly moving his family out of state. Fast forward to 2009. April, now in her 40s, began piecing together the horrifying truth. Searching for cold cases tied to places her family had lived, she stumbled upon the Sweetheart murders. Her suspicions deepened as she recalled her father's eerie obsession with the case, how he once said, "They'll find them in a field." It was the break investigators needed. April's tip led to DNA evidence linking Edwards to the Sweetheart murders, and his arrest soon followed. But the confessions didn't stop there. Edwards admitted to other heinous crimes, including the 1977 murders of William Lavaco and Judith Straub, and even the 1996 murder of his foster son Danny Boy Edwards, whom he killed for a $250,000 life insurance payout. What an inhuman act! Edwards' murders were cold, calculated, and deeply personal. Each act of violence was meticulously planned to inflict maximum devastation and unimaginable pain on his victims. While he confessed to 5 murders, many believe the true number is far higher. In 2011,
Edwards was sentenced to death for Danny Boy's murder, but died of natural causes in prison before his execution. For April, her father's death brought an end to decades of pain and fear. In her memoir, Raised by a Serial Killer, Discovering the Truth About My Father, April shares her harrowing journey and the strength it took to confront the truth. So, what about you? Could you turn in someone you love, knowing the horrors they've committed? It's a question that cuts to the heart of family loyalty and moral responsibility. Do you think Edwards was shaped by his abusive childhood? Or were his actions entirely his own choices? Let us know your thoughts.